This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. We got our loud and local band of the week this week. It's St. Hussey. Loud and local band of the week this week, St. Hussey. You want to find out how to get their music? Just go to the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com.
Catch them live at the Plaid Pig next Thursday. They're going to be playing there on the 14th. And if you want to hear their music, they put out a record earlier this year. It's just self-titled. It's called St. Hussey, and it's very, very cool.
If you're loving local music, you're going to love Loud and Local. It's a 2-hour show. That's at 8 o'clock right here on The Rock. You'll get to hear great bands from the Pacific Northwest, like St. Hussey. It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Well, Danny's trying to jump. He's kind of hopping.
Yeah, hopping. Hop around. Hop around.
Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Partying. Fun. Looking forward to the weekend.
Danny with the hop, and the hooray. Love
it. Hop on a Friday.
Yeah, get that Friday feeling. And let's get that Friday feeling with our contestant. We got Willie in Bellingham. Willie, are you there?
This is Willie Bent. I'm here.
All right.
All right, B.
All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Willie will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Willie, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Ready.
Who played the role of Private Ryan in Steven Spielberg's 1998 film Saving Private Ryan?
Matt Damon.
Yes. What country does the cappuccino originate from?
Italy.
Yes. All That was a sketch comedy show on what children's network?
Pass.
How many fingers does a Boy Scout extend in a salute?
3.
Yes. What color dress does the Scooby-Doo character Daphne typically wear?
Green.
No.
Purple.
Yes. In what city would you find the Sistine Chapel?
Rome.
No.
Pass.
The first episode of The Sopranos aired in what 90s year?
97. 97.
No.
95.
No. What sport is the focus of the movie Blue Chips?
Basketball.
Yes. Beginning with C, what was the real first name of Buddy Holly?
Can you repeat that?
Beginning with C, what was the real first name of Buddy Holly?
I do not know.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correct.
Oh, will he be or will he not be?
That is the question.
All right, well.
That was a good one there. I like that. I do appreciate that one.
Here comes Stevie.
Yep.
You don't actually know what.
Whoa! And we'll have to see if Steve can beat Willie here.
All right.
Steve, are you ready? Oh, yes! Who played the role of Private Ryan in Steven Spielberg's 1998 film Saving Private Ryan?
Ben Affleck?
No.
Matt Damon.
Yes.
There you go.
Damon.
What country does the cappuccino originate from?
France.
No.
Italy.
Yes. All That was a sketch comedy show on what children's network?
Nickelodeon.
Yes. How many fingers does a Boy Scout extend in a salute?
2.
No.
1.
No.
3.
Yes.
Yay.
What color dress does the Scooby-Doo character Daphne typically wear?
Orange.
No.
Green.
No.
Blue.
No.
Pink.
No.
Red.
No. No. In what city would you find the Sistine Chapel?
That would be in New York City.
No.
Take me down.
Paris.
No.
Venice.
No. The first episode of
Vatican?
Yes.
Damn it.
The first episode of The Sopranos aired in what 90s year?
96.
No.
94.
No.
97.
No. What sport is the focus of the movie Blue Chips?
Basketball.
Yes.
College basketball.
Beginning with C, what was the real first name of Buddy Holly?
Cuddy.
Cuddy. No.
Charles.
Yes, but too late. 2 of them too late. 1, 2, 3,
Cuddy.
4, 5. It's a tie. At least you didn't lose there.
Effort. Well, good job, Willie. You kept the song from getting on the air.
Willie
there
win?
you
Willie lose? No, Willie will do neither.
He tied, he did. But you know what, Cuddy thanks you.
There's a kid, Cuddy. So you never know.
I was trying to figure out where you got that one
Cuddy
from.
rhymes with Buddy.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Yeah, listen, don't ask how these things are
I
made.
know.
Just eat the sausage.
Well, there was clearly a reason. And the reason
Yep.
is you. Sorry.
So there was like the parents named him Cuddy and said, you know what, we're going to call you Buddy Cuddy.
Maybe that's a nickname. Hey, Buddy Cuddy, come
Buddy
over
Cuddy.
here.
Cuddy, Cuddy. Buddy.
Willie did know the color dress that Daphne typically wears. Purple.
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 Oh, you're running out of
Danced all around
colors.
it. You
Yeah.
danced all around it, sir.
You did figure out that it was Vatican City that has the Sistine Chapel. The first episode of The Sopranos aired in what 90s year?
Oh, that was 99, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Oh. Yep. I'm glad you knew that one.
Well, I only know it because I just watched The Many Saints of Newark, which, by the way,
That's
is
right.
good. Really check it out. If you have HBO Max, check it out. If you love The Sopranos, you're going to love The Many Saints of Newark. They called it a flop at the box office, but really, when you can watch it on HBO Max, what are you watching at the box office for?
Yeah.
It's not a movie. It doesn't sound like a movie you need to see in a theater.
There's not like
an action
superhero
film.
explosions
Right.
and
No,
stuff like
not
that.
at all. No, and it's like watching 2 Sopranos episodes back to back, basically.
All right.
That's really what it's like. But it's as a Sopranos fan, I really liked it. So, there you go. 1999 was a good year, everybody.
Well, congratulations on your tie, Steve.
Thanks.
Yeah, so sorry, Steve. Of course, Venom, also another movie that you should see in the theater if you want to see it, because there's a lot of action-packed scenes that are playing well on the big screen. Woody Harrelson, a star of that movie, and he definitely plays a crazy character and does a good job with that. He's also doing another character. He's doing a movie about D.C. or something, Watergate, or I don't know what he's doing. But he was at the Watergate Hotel in D.C. on Wednesday night.
For a second, I thought you were talking about DC Comics. I'm like, what is there a character like Watergate Man?
Watergate Man. D.C., Washington, D.C.
Yeah, no, I knew. But I was just thinking because you mentioned Venom. I'm like, wow, he's all over the comic world.
Yeah, he's and so he was Woody was basically just hanging with his daughters and one of his daughters, and some drunk guy started taking pictures of them. And it sucks right off the bat to just have pictures taken. But then if you can see somebody is just like drunk, you're like, okay, what obviously you're not working for any paparazzi. You're trashed.
I never get the you see somebody and you start taking pictures of them without them knowing mentality. It just feels like I know you can do it. People do it, but it feels like such a weird invasion of and also just disrespectful.
I've seen people do it with the selfie, they take a picture of themselves, but really they're pointing to the person in the background who
Right.
they know. I've seen that. that is at least, you don't look like you're pointing the camera at anybody but yourself. So it's a little less intrusive, even though people are sort of faking it. Like, I'm really taking a picture of the guy.
Like, there's times I'm trying to take a picture of something that I think, like, maybe there's a funny piece of graffiti on the wall or something random and there's someone right by there. And I'm like, well, I don't want it to feel like I'm awkwardly taking a picture of them, but I'm just trying to take a picture of something. So I always wait or try and make it so it's very obvious that I'm not taking a picture of them, because I don't want someone thinking I'm just snapping photos of them for no reason.
And you're right, because it happens, as Woody Harrelson found out. So Woody tried to be cool. He politely went up to the dude and said, "Hey man, can you please stop taking pictures of me and my daughter?" And the dude lunged at Woody and tried to grab him by the throat.
Well, that's the reasonable way to react.
Yeah, well, when you're drunk, that's, isn't that the first thing you think of?
He's probably a Seahawks fan, just very angry about the loss.
Yeah, that's a good point. But how about Woody was like, you know what, I'm not going to have that, so Woody punched him.
Nice.
Yeah, how about that? Cops questioned the dude, charges are pending, but Woody is not in any trouble since the punch was obviously self-defense.
My day would be made if I'm hanging out somewhere nearby all that and I witness what just happened and I watch Woody Harrelson just deck a dude.
Yeah, man. That's, almost as great as me seeing Kiefer Sutherland attack a Christmas tree, which I think would have been great to watch.
Both of them, I would offer a drink to them.
Yeah.
I'd be like, can I buy you a drink, man?
You know what, Jack Bauer, you won. You beat the tinsel off that bee.
Especially when he has his daughter with him. Like, dude, leave the guy alone.
Yeah. Yeah, I really, I'll tell you, I don't understand it. I mean, I have been, when Sarah was going to school in L.A., and of course, I get down to Orange County a lot, and I do see people, I see celebrities, and, it's hard not to get starstruck, but the last thing I would think of is just start pulling out a camera and taking pictures of them. I would tell somebody, I'd whisper maybe at a table with my wife, usually I've done that, but yeah, I just don't want to bother them. It's like, yeah, I'm a fan of your work, but you have no idea who I am, and you're obviously just living your life. And it's one thing, like with our job, we communicate with people every day. I feel like it seems like people feel like they can come up and talk to us. I get that. But watching somebody in a movie it's not like I know those people. Whereas, we're on here talking about our lives. You're talking about your kid. I'm talking about my kids. It makes more sense to me if somebody's, will stop me and go, "Hey, I love your show," whatever. But I never understood it with an actor. It's like, I don't know that person at all. They played a character in a space movie. They really don't have a ship. They really don't beam up or down anywhere. I mean, I don't.
Wait, they don't?
They don't. I never understood that.
No, I understand people are fans of somebody and they want to get a picture with them. But there's certain times where you're just like, okay, he's playing with his kid. If at the bare minimum, let's not take pictures of that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I even then with fans, Steve, I never understand people that want to get pictures with somebody who they don't know and it's not an official event. I've never understood that. It's like, why?
So they can share it on Instagram for likes. That's what we do.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
It's 2021, man. Yeah. Time for you to get with the Joneses.
I don't know. I got to get with the Joneses. I used to have to keep up with them, but now I just got to get with them.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, hook up with them.
Yep.
Oh, I got to hook up with the Joneses.
Yeah, they're on
Man.
Tinder.
Yeah, why not?
Wow. So they get a better car than me and I have to have sex with them? All right.
And an upside down pineapple.
Okay. Wow. I didn't. All right. These are, see all these rules. It is time for Listeners on the Loose. What does that mean? I don't know. I used to know what it meant, but with Steve and Rev, there may be new rules. But as far as I know, you're supposed to just pick the topic and guide the show. Don't know about pineapples. There are the numbers you call, 206-421-ROCK. You can also text us at 77999. And then after that, we'll take your calls. We'll take your texts. We'll do that at 919 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It is Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. Yeah, it's all up to you. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. And even though we put our fate in your hands, Steve does have a rule, though.
It's a simple rule, BJ. It's to show some energy and bring it. Otherwise, we're going to have to gong you. And then say goodbye.
Goodbye, old friend.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Hey, somebody actually ran into Shaq during yesterday's festivities. They said, met Shaq, couldn't be a nicer guy. That's awesome. Another person that did the audio on the Shaq walkthrough, he was genuinely impressed. He wasn't faking when he said that the Climate Pledge Arena is the best arena he's ever seen.
Well, we're hearing that. I mean, if you can judge by the practice facility, up at Northgate. Yep. Man, oh man, how exciting is this? What used to be an arena that people did not think a whole lot of could be one of the finest in the country. How cool is that?
During one of the preseason games, they did a great piece. I think it was on Root Sports. No, actually it was on King or Kong. I think they were on Kong when they did the game. And they did like a little mini documentary about building the Climate Pledge Arena and how they had to work around like keeping the structure on the outside because it's like considered like a landmark or whatever, the roof and all that kind of stuff. And how they dug under and dug below and basically turned whatever square footage and doubled the square footage of the spot with what they had to do by digging down. And then all the tunnels that they have for like the band rigs and things along those lines when they bring in all like the staging set up for concerts and stuff. It was a pretty fascinating watch just to see what they had to do just to make this into a top state-of-the-art arena.
Yeah, because from the outside, it pretty much looks the same. At least the footprint does.
Yeah. I mean, I can't wait to go check out what it's like in there. Now I really can't wait to check out Shaq's Chicken.
Yeah.
The big chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's exciting too, man. So the first time he's opened up his chicken restaurant will be the first arena he's opened it up in will be Climate Pledge. And, you just feel big time, especially when you get a huge sports celebrity who's really transcended sports. I think Shaq is like Michael Jordan. He's just, the name. And he's got the one name. It's like when somebody has the one name, like Oprah, something like that, and he's not even Shaquille O'Neal anymore. He's just Shaq, and you know who he is.
Or as one texter called him, the Shaqin'. Release the Shaqin'.
Oh, wow.
Can Shaq be the mascot now?
No.
Release the Shaqin'.
All right, I'll take it. But that would be great if he dressed up like an octopus.
If Shaq's our mascot, they've done everything right.
At least for the first game.
No, for the ever, forever.
For the ever, yes.
I mean, look, I know the man's got things to do. He's got lots of businesses to run, so that's why I'm only asking just one game.
How about he's there, actually Shaq for the first one, but then the Shaqin' becomes a mascot version of Shaq. So like, a giant fuzzy version.
So it's basically somebody wearing a costume looking like Shaq who's wearing a costume.
Right, like super cartoony.
Ooh, that's very
And
Inception.
Shaq's arms are just like, tentacles and stuff.
All right, these are award-winning ideas. I think you should call the Kraken front office now.
It's time to release the Shaqin', brought to you by Shaq's Big Chicken.
I like release the Shaqin'.
And he throws chicken at people, especially the children.
Especially the children.
Oh, yeah, nothing like a chicken bone coming at a kid's head. That
these are boneless chickens, BJ.
Yeah, they're for the sandwiches. You don't have to worry about that.
Chicken sandwich, yeah.
All right, that's perfect. Yeah, out of a T-shirt gun. We'll just shoot chicken sandwiches across the arena.
The tentacles are T-shirt guns. So they just...
look at this. This is gold. Marketing gold.
I like how we're workshopping this. This really works out.
That's what they call it.
I hope the Kraken are listening so they know what's up. And
I hope they're not listening, so they'll continue to do some things with us.
Tuesday morning, we'll preview the upcoming season because Tuesday is the first game ever for the Kraken over in Vegas. Wow. And we'll talk to John Forsland, who's the voice of the Kraken, and see what he thinks about the Shaqin'. Our mascot.
You usually don't. Oh, great. Yeah, I'm sure John already wonders about us. You know what? Why not just basically, it's just Zamboni the whole thing right over on that.
In my opinion, I'm enjoying this ride while it lasts. We're getting players on the show. We're getting John Forrest on the show. At some point, it's going to end. It's inevitable. It happens with every franchise here in the Northwest.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. We used to have everybody, and then we had nobody.
At some point, they hate us.
I hope it doesn't happen this way.
I don't think it will.
Let me tell you this, though. I deserve some of the hate that I get from a particular franchise because I did it to myself, but I don't understand the rest of them. I don't understand what happened. But,
I feel like this is a new start.
Yeah, this is a fresh start. We're almost good people.
Almost.
And I think we're directly responsible for the name the Kraken. I'm going to at least say it.
Somebody said, guys, I just saw it up on KSW's website. That hockey-inspired T-shirt and beanie looks awesome. Yes, if you want to celebrate hockey here in the Northwest, maybe you're going to a game, why don't you rock the hockey-inspired KSW shirt, which has like this octopus-looking thing coming out of the water on the Rock logo, or the beanie that we have, which is like, it looks like a hockey player. Yeah. That's just it is a hockey player. It's a cool cartoon version.
It's a hockey player that looks like a hockey player. Wow, how'd they do that?
Shout out to my buddy Chris Dahl. He created the hockey player guy.
Very nice. Hey, dear Vicky, I would like to get a T-shirt whenever that's possible. Thank you.
Oh, that sounds nice.
The turtle T-shirt, right? Cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
I already have one of those.
Got you the turtle T-shirt. But
you mean another one? You want one for every day of the week? A turtle shirt? I can do that.
Let me get that KISW hockey T-shirt. That looks sweet.
It does look pretty awesome. So I can't wait to get one.
Does that qualify for our Release the Kraken Thursday gear?
Why not?
That's why I'm asking. I just want to be clear about this because I would be proudly wearing that on a Thursday. Add that to my collection.
I mean, Rev wears the Squid Squad one.
Yeah, Squid Squad and Octopus. Both of those are about the same.
I didn't realize those weren't official. They're not official.
Well, not really. No, I don't think they are.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're not still at the team shop. They're simply Seattle's thing.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Oh, well, that is perfect. I love this. And the T-shirt looks really good. I like the T-shirt, and the beanie's awesome. And I think they're your favorite color, right, Steve?
Yeah, it's blue.
Oh, it is blue? Oh, it looked black on my screen. All right. Well, I mean, I know blue is the team's colors, but I thought they basically. Well, I thought they made the Rock logo the colors of the and put it on a black shirt for you. What do you want me to say? It looked black on my. What do you want me to say?
I don't know. Just the contrast on your damn screen.
Yeah. Well, listen, it's happened before. I got very embarrassed doing an interview because all the years growing up watching television, I watched the Red Sox play the Yankees, and on my TV, it always looked like the Yankees were black and white. They were just that.
It's a very dark blue.
Yeah. And I was so embarrassed when I was doing all my life. And then I did a sports report, and I go, can't wait to play the Yankees, the evil team in black. And they're like, who the hell's in black? I'm like, what? And they go, that's blue, you idiot. So it's not the first time I've had little color issues on a screen.
Well, that's a super dark blue, too. So I can understand that if you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, speaking of growing up, you grew up in the Boston area. I do have to offer, it pains me, BJ.
No, well, you're not going to talk about yesterday's game.
No.
Okay.
I actually have to offer a public apology to you.
What happened now? What's going on?
I mean, I'm quick to give you a hard time about things. I also have to be first to admit and accept my flaws and my screw-ups, and I owe you an apology.
Wow. First of all, you did finally apologize for making fun of my fake grass since you jumped on board the turf wagon.
Well, in all fairness, when you did it back then, I did think it was stupid and still thought at the time. Now, as an older man, that has to do with age comes wisdom. It does. It does.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
I'm a trailblazer. I'm a trendsetter, people.
Yep. So earlier we were talking about how today is National Fluffer Nutter Day.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
And I was talking about how up until your daughter making me a Fluffer Nutter, the sandwich with the peanut butter and fluff, my marshmallow fluff, I never had one before. And you're like, oh, well, maybe it's because, you didn't grow up in Boston. And I'm like, why? And I give you a hard time. I'm like, why does everything have to be about Boston? Maybe it's just that my parents just deprived me of it. I just quickly assumed that everybody had the Fluffer Nutter. Well, Danny, during the break, shared some interesting information with me.
Oh, yeah. Really, Dan? Usually Danny is on your side and wouldn't want to make you look bad.
That's why he told me off the air. So,
okay. Yeah. But you're the one willing to admit, thanks, Danny.
See, Danny's not, but I'm a man of integrity.
Danny, I should have known. You should have told me this right away, Daniel.
Oh, sorry. So as we were talking about, I Googled, where did the Fluffer Nutter originate? New England, Massachusetts. Is it only regional? Yes.
New England, Massachusetts. That's a great place to be.
I know, but it's Wikipedia. But yes, so apparently it's a New England / Massachusetts thing.
Yeah, I did not know it was a regional thing, so I like to apologize. Apparently, BJ, you were correct. It was a Boston thing.
Well, I can't really be mad at you because I wasn't sure either, which is why I threw it out there. I said, well, maybe it is a Boston thing. I thought everybody I knew it was a Northeast thing, but I didn't know we actually made it. Well, congratulations, Massachusetts. Another reason why you're the best state in the union, except for Washington.
So there you go, BJ. I'm sorry.
Well, thank you. Thank you for you know what? I didn't get the Dog the Bounty Hunter apology, but it's close enough. But I feel like,
so sorry, honey. I'm not like that. You know that. I'm very sorry.
Oh, you're not like that?
Uncle Dog is so sorry for this.
Uncle Steve.
Uncle Dog made a really bad mistake.
Yeah, you did.
Uncle Dog is going to get punished.
You're going to get... Instead of tarred and feathered, you're going to get peanut butter and fluffed is what's going to happen to you.
Excuse me?
Well, not the way he wants.
Wow. Give me some bread and I'm fine with it.
All right, then we're gonna. That's it. Well, thank you. You know what? It takes a big man to realize he's not a big man. There you go. Congratulations.
I'm very sorry, and I apologize with all my heart.
Oh, thank you, dog. Steve Dog.
Steve Dog.
You pick the topic. You guide the show. It is Listeners on the Loose. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. More of your calls, more of your texts at 934 on the Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. When we think about the COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy in the Black community, let's remember, it didn't happen by chance. It's justified in history. But the will to change the narrative is strong today, and our people are lending their voices to the conversation. We're sharing our stories and the reasons that made us choose the vaccine so we can lead the way for others to make a well-informed choice too. To hear our stories, visit hereforuswa.org.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Make your kitchen ready for every summer gathering this Memorial Day with LG and Lowe's. Our exclusive InstaView appliance suite includes ranges with air fry, refrigerators with slow melting craft ice, and an exclusive dishwasher you can only find at Lowe's. Plus, you'll get up to 10% back via a MasterCard prepaid card when you bundle eligible LG products via rebate. Shop Memorial Day savings at Lowe's. Offer valid 3/3 through 5/18 on select LG items only. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details and timing.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's listeners on the loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Got a few texts about this. People were like, hey, did you check out Frog Leap Studios today? The new cover just came out, and it's awesome. Inspector Gadget.
Oh, wow. Going back into your childhood.
Oh, man, I used to love Inspector Gadget.
Oh, hell yeah. It was one of my favorite cartoons growing up.
Was that, was it Don Adams that did his voice?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, the guy that played the old Get Smart, which then Steve Carell reprised the role, when they did
that terrible movie.
You watch your whore mouth. That movie was awesome.
That movie was
amazing.
Crap.
Shush.
That movie was so bad, especially when you
watch it.
You go back and watch the original Get Smart movie.
That's the problem.
And then you will just realize how bad that rock movie was.
Dude, the original Get Smart television show was awesome. The movie was freaking badass. You're crazy.
Yeah, the original movie, not the remake.
Oh, wait. What original movie?
They had a TV movie for Get Smart with what's his nuts and
Wait, was it after the show or before the show?
It was after the show. It was about
I never saw that.
Yeah, it was them trying to dismantle a bomb that would remove everyone's clothes.
Oh, the nude bomb. Oh, I did see that. Oh, man, it's been forever.
Dude, the Steve Carell, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson Get Smart was great.
The only reason why I didn't walk out of that movie is because we were all together watching it.
Yeah, that's right. I remember we were there.
Yeah, together.
I liked the movie. It wasn't really a ton like the TV show, but I still liked it for what it was. Wow, I can't believe the Rev hates it so much.
Plus, it has Anne Hathaway in it, and she's fun to look at.
Yes.
You can look at her in other stuff, too.
And then the Inspector Gadget movie, was it Matthew Broderick?
Yes.
That was a fun movie, too.
And Michelle Trachtenberg.
Rev hated that one as well.
I really wasn't a fan of that.
If it's not Scott Pilgrim versus the Inspector Gadget, it's not good.
Well, now there's a movie
right there. There you go. Actually, I would like to see that.
I know, me too.
All right, so Leo.
We have the theme that's been done by Leo.
I'm excited.
All right, here it is.
I'm already sold. trumpet, too?
That's amazing.
Yeah, enough with this, Leo. You're too good.
Well, he really is talented, and the videos are great.
He always stepped up his video game. Yeah.
You know what, man? And we've interviewed Leo. If this is your first time hearing this, going, what the hell is this? Leo from Frogleaf Studios takes iconic songs and just metalifies them
of all genres.
Yeah, and sometimes he even metalifies what people sometimes consider metal.
Or he's even taken metal songs and made them into acoustic jams. Like the guy has no stopping. It's just everything he does is awesome.
And we interviewed him, and where's he? He's in another country, right? Where's he at?
It's like Sweden or the Netherlands.
And
just the Netherlands, but I could be wrong.
You know, there's a guy with definitely doing like the ragey sound, and really just one of the nicer guys you could ever talk to, who just basically stumbled into this wonderful career now that he has that can support him.
Norway,
and
he's Norwegian.
And just a great dude, and always putting a smile on our faces, including really dipping into the childhood for this one.
That's so good. And he has hopes and aspirations to take the show on the road and come to Seattle, which I still keep my fingers crossed. Obviously when we talked to him, it was during peak COVID times, nothing was open. So I'm hoping that at some point he's going to make his way to the States and do a tour, and I'll be there for sure. And we're taking the next day off.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. And of course our door is open to him if he would. If that happens, he can come in.
Forever open.
Yeah. Forever. Wow. It is Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Great question from a texter, because we were just talking about Climate Pledge Arena and how they just announced that Shaq's Big Chicken is going to be a part of the concessions at Climate Pledge Arena, including a sandwich called the Kraken Sandwich, which is like cream cheese,
buffalo sauce,
ranch dressing, or blue cheese
dressing,
on a sandwich. I'm ready to eat that. But somebody said if you had to pick one food place to be at the Climate Pledge Arena besides the Big Chicken, what place are you putting in there?
Well, I mean, now that we didn't know we could get a Big Chicken, I didn't even know one existed. So do we get to pick one from anywhere, or is it got to be?
Seems like that. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
There are no rules in this. We're living lawless, BJ.
No rules, just right. Oh wait, that's Outback. Which wouldn't be back having an Outback somewhere.
Bloomin' Onions?
Yeah. Okay, wow. Well, I would...
My first thought is Dick's, because, it's right there, though, right outside. So, you get that smell of the French fries. You're like, I don't have time to go there. But wait, there's a Dick's inside the Climate Pledge Arena.
Though I will tell you, look, I get to have Dick's, not a lot, but Kid Valley's even tougher for me to come by, which is why I love that there's one at T-Mobile Park.
True.
And that's what I would pick just for those garlic fries. Garlic fries.
Part of me also wants a Trappers.
Oh, a sushi joint.
They could bring back their Trapperitos, those sushi burritos they were doing.
Those were good.
I know it didn't work out for them, which I thought was unfortunate. But I feel like at a sporting event, instead of having a sushi roll, would be a pain in the ass to eat. Yeah. But if you had like a sushi burrito, forget about it.
Forget about it.
It looks like they're actually partnering with a lot of restaurants. They don't say if these restaurants are necessarily going to be here, but they have a chef for Climate Pledge Arena, and they're just going around familiarizing with the Pacific Northwest neighbors. They got butchers and fishmongers, but some of the restaurants
I'm a fishmonger.
Yes. Some of the restaurants they're partnering with, Din Tai Fung.
That would be great.
Oh, wow. So DTF could have some dumplings there?
A bucket of dumplings?
Oh, dude, because that's another place sometimes I don't get to as much as I would like to. But their dumplings are amazing.
Even if they don't do necessarily their traditional dumplings, I feel like they're just going to be taking inspiration from all these places and creating the ultimate menu. But you got Metropolitan Grill.
There's no way there's going to be a Met Grill.
No.
Imagine that's a whole end. Maybe in the club section, because those tickets ain't cheap. There's just some people just eating their nice steaks from the Metropolitan. What about Acropolis?
I was thinking steak bites.
Oh.
Perfect for watching hockey.
The Acropolis
perfect.
stand.
Yeah, I feel like you'd probably have to block that area off.
No, they're just serving steak bites. You could have a back room if you want.
And you could have the Ladybug Espresso right next to it.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you get your coffee and your steak bites.
Thanks to Danny, Vicky, and Steve, instead of talking about restaurants, we're again talking about skin.
That is a restaurant.
We're talking about steak bites and coffee. I don't know where your mind is.
I know where your mind is.
Language?
I got news for you. There's no way that you're going to tell me that I'm going to go over. I'm going to choose Metropolitan Grill. I'm not going to choose Acropolis over Met Grill. I mean, I'm sure it's decent steak for the fact that you got blankies in your face.
No, dude. It's top of the line. It's right up there. It may not be Met Park. It might not be a Metropolitan Grill level steak, but it's not bad.
You would know if you would have attended your bachelor party.
Yeah, I couldn't go. Sorry, I was busy ending my bachelorhood.
What about Tim Hortons? Since it is a hockey game.
Wouldn't that be a great surprise? That would be a wonderful way to finally get Timbits in Washington. I support the 100%. Yes.
So instead mod pizza, and they can make the no-name cakes look like hockey pucks.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of already do.
Right.
But you mean the wrapping outside, though?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, they would probably do that in a heartbeat. Have a special hockey puck wrapping.
They'd make a killing. Printing money at that point.
Oh, yeah.
And
you know what? Pizza is something you get at arenas, man. Oh, that would be awesome.
Oh, look at that list. It says Little Woody's. I would take a Little Woody.
But what about the burger?
Little Woody's is already at T-Mobile Park.
So they could be at both?
No, I'm just saying, that's why I would rather have Dick's there. So that way it's like you go to a hockey game, you get a different kind of hamburger.
And you were talking about sushi. They're also partnering with Just Poke.
Ooh, I like Just Poke.
I don't know if I've ever had them.
Well,
is that the one in the building across from us?
Maybe, but
it's got just a poke bowl.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
You don't know what
poke?
a poke bowl?
I mean, I've never had one, but it's not
So
sushi because they give you stuff in a bowl.
Yeah,
it's not sushi.
But you got like raw tuna or raw salmon, and then it's got some great like dressing and like edamames in there and other vegetables and some rice.
Right. It's like deconstructed sushi.
Yes. Really? Is that what it is? All right, there you go.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's like all the ingredients of sushi put into a bowl.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's so good.
So good. I love it.
All right, I never knew that. Well, you know what? I learned something new today.
I don't know if I want that at hockey, though.
Fair.
Oh, no.
Good healthy option.
Well,
I want a batter fried everything is what I want. Seriously.
I have a weird tradition when I go to
Five
hockey.
Guys, someone said.
Five Guys would be good.
Especially those French fries.
Yeah, well, you got a 5-hole. Why not 5 guys?
Yeah, and there's 5 guys on the ice.
Yeah.
On each team.
Let's do it.
Oh, we're printing money again. We just keep printing money.
I have a tradition whenever I go see a hockey game. I always need to get my dingleberries from Shishka Berry.
Oh, I never had a dingleberry at a hockey game.
Oh, like I always, we went to a lot of silver tips ones, especially when I was in high school, and it's so much fun. And I always had to get my shishka berries, and it's just tradition. So I really hope we have something like that here too.
And they better make sure they have pretzels. That's all I care about.
Of course,
giant ass pretzels.
In the shape in the shape of an octopus.
Why not? The Devils at the Devils games, I thought one of the coolest things was I got the pretzel, and they had it made to the shape of the New Jersey Devils logo.
Well, look at this. Maybe, or if not like an eye, maybe looking like the S at least.
That'd be cool.
That's
you
cool.
Just found something that makes like octopus-looking.
Oh, those are cool
pretzels. That's perfect.
Feels like we all right. Well, again, printing money. Printing money. Love this plan.
So it's the damn it, guys. All this sushi talk's making me hungry. Guess I'm going to get going to be the guy getting sushi at Safeway at 10 a.m. LOL.
Do it. They'll make you your own that you want.
Another person says the Kraken is of Greek mythology, BJ. The Acropolis is a Greek location from Marty and Yelm.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Welcome to the Acropolis.
Yeah, but Rome, I feel like Rome was, if you're talking, Rome did it better, when it comes to, making things happen in that arena. Sorry, Greece. I mean, not that Greece was bad. Greece also had their moments.
And some people keep saying there's like a mac and cheese type of a thing over at Shaq's Big Chicken that you absolutely need to try.
Oh, so he's got mac and cheese too, does he?
Well, of course. It's fried chicken.
Oh, yeah, you're right, Danny. He probably has the beans and all that.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, man, that's going to be good.
What's it called? I don't even know.
There's just so much good stuff. I think it's the Charles Barkley. Mac and cheese, crispy fried onions, roasted garlic, barbecue aioli.
And they call it the Charles Barkley?
He has a sandwich called the Charles Barkley.
I wonder if he got permission, or if he just decided to do whatever he wanted to do.
I'm willing to put money down that he probably asked Charles, what do you want on your burger? I'm going to make you a chicken burger at my joint. And Charles
that's right, because they do work together when they do the play-by-order analyzing.
Buddies.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
They troll each other a lot, too.
Yeah.
It's like a different broadcast.
What would be even funny if Charles Barkley says he hates mac and cheese and he made that burger just to troll him?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it's a mac and cheese burger.
Well, chicken burger.
That's amazing.
It's a chicken sandwich, sorry.
Wow, okay. Look at that. That is fantastic. These are all great ideas. And again, we're excited because Shaq has restaurants. He's only got 2. We're going to be the third one. First in-arena restaurant, Big Chicken, where it's, serving chicken sandwiches and delights.
I think actually goes, guy, did you know that Acropolis is also a Portland strip club?
No.
What?
What's a
Wait a
strip
minute.
club?
What? No.
Well, maybe we should definitely go with that name.
We should go try
Has that
that
person
place.
never listened to our show?
I wonder if they have steak bites.
That just goes to show you. I hope that texter's a long-time listener, and they just have
Not
never
everybody
listened at the
knows.
right.
They missed that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they never listened at the right time because my brain feels like all you three ever talk about is the Acropolis.
Well, when it comes to steak bites and Texas toast, it's all about the Acropolis, BJ.
Yeah, I feel like that's not what it's all about with the Acropolis. But
Crumble
okay.
cookies should be at the Climate Pledge Arena.
I'm not going to argue with that. Not going to argue with that at all. You guys are saying things that are like going to put on 400 pounds, and I won't be able to leave. They're going to have to dig out another double square footage area just to get me out of there.
I mean, going to a Kraken game is going to be like a holiday every day. So
100%.
You just have to overindulge. It's
When
great.
I know I'm going to my first game, I'm not going to eat for a couple of days.
That's a good
I'm
call.
treating it like Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I might not even see the game. I might just be in line getting food all the time. Like,
That
Steve,
could be.
did you see that goal? No clue, man. I'm about to get my Charles Barkley sandwich.
So I'm looking at the Big Chicken Las Vegas menu, and I'm really hoping they bring these milkshakes here to Seattle because they have the Big Conductor, which is vanilla ice cream, salted caramel, and whipped cream.
Yeah.
That does sound good.
Yes.
That does sound good.
They
And
also-
an Oreo cookie one, BJ.
Oh, dude, this
It's
you
called
know
the
what
Diesel, like Shaq Diesel.
Do you know what the line is going to be like though at Big Chicken?
Don't
Because
care.
yeah, I mean for opening night, the line at Big Chicken for opening night, I don't think you'll see the game. I mean, because that's the one restaurant that everyone's going to know about that we've never been to. You know how Chick-fil-A and how crazy people were for that when they first came to town, and still there are lines at certain Chick-fil-A's. I don't think you'd be able to even get there on opening night. I think that if you should go to the game like 3 hours early.
They have alcohol?
At least in the Vegas one, which makes sense.
Well, Vegas has alcohol everywhere.
They have a tropical mule, a French Quarter, blood orange fizz, Southern Spritzer.
They got a tropical mule and a French whore. I don't think this is. Are we reading the right
French
menu?
Quarter.
Quarter.
Oh, I thought. I'm sorry. Never mind. I was thinking.
Someone's hearing what they want to hear. Maybe you need to go
listen,
to this
you know
Acropolis place I'm hearing about.
Yeah, we bring up the Acropolis. Next thing you know, BJ's thinking about French whores.
How could that even happen? I don't get that. Yeah, you guys.
Watermelon margarita. What? They have sweet melons?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad stretch with you three.
Oh, someone
right.
said they should have fried calamari at the games. That's kind of fitting.
If they don't do
makes
that,
sense.
they're missing an opportunity.
Right. That should be at like their own like signature, like the Kraken Den or
Yeah,
something.
but what if the Kraken mascot, whoever it is, really feels like it's cannibalism? You know what I mean? You don't want to hurt the mascot's feelings.
Well, we don't serve it to that Kraken mascot when they're not looking. They're not allowed in that area.
Yeah, Phil's not going to have a problem
Phil.
with it.
Thank
okay?
you. Good old Phil's not
Or
gonna allow.
Elise.
Yeah.
Elise the Kraken.
Elise the Kraken. All right. You know what? We're going to call him Phil. You go with Elise.
Or Shacken.
Shacken the Kraken. That would be pretty awesome. A popular pop singer says that her new record is going to cause people to get divorced. How so? I'll tell you at 9:51 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Hey, you know that kid Adele, don't you?
I heard of her.
Yeah, she got a new album, which is heavily influenced by her recent divorce, and she thinks this album might inspire people to break up. Yeah, she was being interviewed by Vogue UK, and she said, quote, "Can you imagine couples listening to the song about my divorce in the car? It'd be so awkward. I think a lot of women are going to be like, I'm done." Wow.
See, yeah, it's almost like movies. Like, I'm not going to intentionally go and like watch a movie that's going to bum me out. And for the most part, I'm not trying to find a song that's going to bum me out.
I feel like her songs are always sad. Even so, this one definitely. This album is going to be sad. I know it.
And my wife will probably leave me if I'm listening to Adele just because she doesn't like the music of Adele.
Oh, really?
I'm sick of listening to this Adele song.
Is that the only reason she'd leave you? Is just that?
Yes.
Oh, all right. I forgot. You were perfect. Well, don't listen to Adele and you should be good.
She told me herself. She said I'm a peach, and I believe her.
Oh, did she?
Adele did, not my wife.
Oh, Adele. That was awfully nice of her. You guys, you know what? Ryan Castle, he's up next. He's a peach because he's got a 12-pack.
BJ and Migs play of the day.
I gotta be honest, I got my eyes on the gas station peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I haven't pulled the trigger on it just yet, but I keep seeing it there, and I'm like, I wonder what that was.
I've done gas station food before, and I mean PBJ I think is pretty solid and fine.
Like, how can you mess that up? It's white bread and peanut butter and jelly.
Don't forget, they're not going to probably be using like your favorite peanut butter. It's probably like Jimmy's jelly, and Peter's peanut butter.
That's behind the gas station.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Here's another question from a listener. I have a mountain of credit card bills and consumer debt. Can I still keep my house if I file bankruptcy?
Yes, you almost always can keep your home and your house, your car in a bankruptcy. Depending on what type of bankruptcy you file, would depend on whether or not, for example, you can keep your vehicles if you have payments on them still. You can almost always keep your home if you're current on the payments on your home, even in full bankruptcy. In Chapter 13, you can also keep those items. If you're behind on your house, you could catch your house payments up in a Chapter 13, take off a second mortgage in a Chapter 13. So keeping your primary assets like a home and car is almost always possible in bankruptcy.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. And thanks for listening.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.